Good afternoon. I figured it's time to do an update video from last week when I did my cancer journey video talking about where I've been, what I've gone through, and now I'm just doing a weekly update. And this weekend was a long weekend and it was quite the ordeal. I ended up getting really sick on Friday. As you can see by my yawning, I still haven't fully recovered from it. That was the side effects of being stage 4 cancer, I guess. And ended up getting really sick on Friday and started throwing up a lot, and then it proceeded to last all Saturday as well out at the lake with all of our family. So I was bedridden for 48 hours basically, and feeling better now, but just really tired and really drained. Ended up getting in some good times out of the lake though with all of our kids. We had all 5 of our kids come up to the lake, and we had some of our grandbabies out of the lake, and it was a really good weekend. The weather held out for us for the weekend. It was plus 25 for most of the days, despite me being really sick for Friday and Saturday. As I sort of alluded to, the cancer journey takes me down some paths that, boy oh boy, can really mess you up on a moment's notice. And throwing up all Friday and all Saturday and finally feeling better on Sunday, I tried to pack as much stuff as I could into the weekend on Sunday and the long weekend Monday. Still feeling the effects of being sick and tired. The tumor site is extremely painful today, and that's most likely from the convulsions from throwing up. I probably threw up 15 times over the course of 2 days. It was horrific. So yeah, just recovering here today. This afternoon I went and did my radiation treatment. I have 5 radiation treatments, and this was number 3, 2 to go. And the radiation treatment was basically to try and stop the tumor from bursting through the skin. It's starting to just disintegrate the skin tissue enough that you can see just a little bit of weeping coming from the tumor site. And so what they don't want is the thing to completely push through the skin and be basically an open wound, because that'll be a whole different treatment plan if that happens. So they are hitting it with radiation to try and kill that tip of the tumor and cause it to sort of shrivel back up inside and have the skin regrow back over the open area, or the almost open area, the wound. So I know that's graphic, but I said on this channel I would be telling it like it is, and that's the reality of what I'm dealing with right now in my cancer journey. Just jumping back to the lake and the weekend we had 5 of our kids out there for the lake, and we had 3 of our grandchildren out there. So we had basically the whole family out there, and man, is that ever nice when you get the whole crew out there and you get to do a bunch of activities together. And I'll throw in some clips and some videos of some of the things that we did here as well throughout this video. But we got to go to the beach and shoot off some fireworks and have a little bit of fun with the kids doing that. We got to go do some ATV riding, which was nice. We got to go, we have a little homemade gun range, because our lake property is actually more land property, if I'm terming it correctly. Because we have a couple hundred acres of land where we basically have all of our recreational trailers and structures and that kind of stuff built on, which is about a 10-minute drive to the beach. The shooting that we do is at our own little private gun range that we've made, and it's really fun because we have higher powered rifles, but we basically just shoot 22s out there, just plinking targets and challenging each other to see what kind of fun we can have. And it's an activity that I can do, to be perfectly honest. I'm constantly looking for activities that I can do now, because I can't stand for very long and I can't walk for very far distances, and really starting to be dictated by this tumor, and I hate that. I hate it dictating me, because for so many of these 5 years I was able to sort of dictate its path, and whether that was through surgery or through chemotherapy or through radiation therapy, just to the point now obviously where I'm just sort of living my best life until I'm not. So I think what I'm trying to say is I really felt the reality of that this weekend. Being as sick as I was, and then the pain that came with it, and the reality that time is not forever. So yeah, that sort of hit home for me. Hit home for me today. What did we do earlier in the week? I mentioned I had the treatment plans, but that meant that trips to the city, and that's about an hour and 10-20 minute drive each way, so 2 hours and a half basically of driving time for a 20-minute appointment for radiation. And then did some grocery shopping and some shopping with the wife. So that's basically what I did in the course of the week, and that's the weekend that we had out at the lake. So just taking it easy and chilling here tonight, sitting in my favorite chair in my backyard, just rocking away. And this is one of my favorite places to be, just nice and relaxed when I sit here. So this is definitely an enjoyable spot for me. All right, we'll talk to you later.
No! I'm looking at. So close. Oh no!
Chris. I don't know if I can. Watch out, Cinch. You're too big now.
Cinch, you can climb up over here.
Okay, that's
Cinch, climb up over here. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my gosh, they're all doing it at the same time.
Good job.
It's the first time they've all
There
done
you
it at
go.
the exact same time.
Good job. I just realized those are shapes of animals.
Yep, they sure are.
Ooh, that was loud.
I think Federal needs to get a new gunpowder scale.
Look where you're driving. That's it. Turn, 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 one way or the other. Pick one. There you go. Good job.
Turn that way, someone. Gotta turn that way. More, more, more.
Once in a lullaby.